first of their timeouts. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground. This is right. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 3rd down, Prescott. This one intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Levis to throw it here on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A second down throw here for Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on third down, here's in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll run with Wright. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The run here with Devin Singletary. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
On second down, Levis. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Let's get in that end zone. Come on, guys. Let's make a play here. Patient.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Levis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Levis to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Levis to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. A carry here for Tracy. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The PAT up and good. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced. Untimely moment, just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Dak to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Second down, Prescott. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Second down and 8. Now Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Dak. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Levis. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Levis. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
It's another day done.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he will get into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. Oh! He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play fake. Prescott. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one taken in right side by Leggett. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
First down, Cowboys.
A give here to Wright. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be pulled in by Wright.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Dak facing 3rd and long. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, a run for Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A run on 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Now it is 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here's Levis to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Levis. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, New York. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Giants move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. This is right. And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Prescott. Working free downfield. It is Williams. That one's good for 29.
It takes a special coverage defender, Mike, to be able to get up there and play in your face, man coverage, and then be able to defend you all the way down the field. The key is you have to get hands on. You want to get up in his face and play press. That's fine. You have to slow his release down and not let him get so deep downfield for the quarterback to deliver the ball. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Levis. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. Samuel has it working the middle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw is Levis. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On the give, it's Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Second and 7. From the gun, it's Levis. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And the Giants have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Levis. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On second down, Levis gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
2nd down, Prescott. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On third down, Prescott. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Has his man, it's Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Little play action with Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Now Levis. Open man, that's Slayton. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Giant 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
on 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point by Brown is good. The Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Levis. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Tracy. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll run here. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. They run again with Wright. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. On play action, here's Levis. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And this game certainly looks a lot different now after that completion, Mike. I mean, to pick up that many yards in the 2-minute drill, everybody in the huddle can just take a deep breath. All they need is a field goal. So right now, work the clock, possess the ball, send out your kicker, and see if he can win it.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one, he's got to have. This kick is good. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is